What's up, bros? This is Father Casey Jones here with the Priestfit Presentation Challenge coming at you. Today, we are going to talk about intimidation and bro culture. All right, so I want to be real with y'all for a moment, especially for those of you that might be new to the gym, might be going to the gym for the first time. Gyms can be really intimidating and scary places when you first walk into them. There's this clank of weights, there's a rhythm of treadmills and bikes and other machines, and there's the smell of rubber and sweat. It's all a little overwhelming, and just the sheer number of stuff can make it difficult to even know where to begin. And then when you walk into the gym, you'll find the bros. You know the bros. They live at every gym. Typically a bro's in his 20s, maybe a little older. You'll see him wearing a tank top with a backwards baseball hat, maybe even wearing some sunglasses indoors and double fisting a gallon of water in a protein shake, or should I say a protein shake. No, I'm talking about the bros. They travel in herds. They talk about the ladies. They talk about other bros. And they apparently can bench about 500 pounds, and they can be incredibly intimidating. Bro culture can be so intimidating, in fact, that a very popular gym that has a lot of purple goes out of its way to keep out the bros. They have rules banning, string tank tops, alarms that sound if you slam the weights. Shout out to Father Ryan. Or reminders that this gym is a judgment-free zone. My opinion, that gym doesn't do a lot to keep out the bros, and all it does is make things difficult for people who are serious about fitness. But that could be another post, another rant to me sometimes. I know this might shock some of you guys out there, but to an extent, I found that there are even bros in the priesthood. All right. I found that particularly when I was in seminary during my first weight loss battle there. And I'll share with you guys a story when I go to live chat a little bit later in the closed Priestfit group. But it can be intimidating. And sometimes when you see all these people here, yelling at each other and grunting and all these things, it can be really difficult. So when it comes to bro culture and what's been called, what we're now calling gym intimidation, the best advice I can give is really the most reiterated command in all of Scripture. Be not afraid. Guys, don't be afraid of the gym. Gym culture itself is something new to you, so don't be afraid to stop and ask people at the gym how to do things, how to work, and don't be afraid to ask someone if they can show you the correct form of exercises. Don't worry about bothering the people that work at your gym, and that's why it's important to have a good gym. You pay for their services. You are their customer. And many gyms offer orientations and fitness assessments where they'll go over different exercises and help you develop a plan. Now, I'm going to warn you, yes, these plans do contain a sales pitch, usually to get you to sign up for personal training, but there also benefit in setting up a fitness plan that works for you. And you know what? If you're starting out for the first time, it's not a bad idea to have at least a couple of sessions with a trainer. Don't go full out 3 days a week, and but say at least 2 or 3 times. Say, hey, can you show me how to do some basic workouts? Part of getting over gym intimidation is education. I found internet research to actually be very useful in terms of exercises, particularly different YouTube videos. If you guys want some recommendations from me, maybe I can give them to you later. There are some really great channels out there. There's also ones you should avoid, and you have to use common sense. You can look at these things. If weight training is part of your fitness plan, and I can't recommend it enough. Don't think that weightlifting is just for meatheads. It's really going to help you lose weight. It's going to help you burn fat. I highly recommend it. Highly. I personally recommend it even over cardio. Now, Father Ryan and I can have a debate about this, but it's very useful for weight loss if that's your thing. But it's also useful for other reasons. Of course, we all, it's a good thing to be stronger. So, if you are going to do strength training, please listen to me. Start light. Don't let the bros make you think that you have to pack on the weight. Getting proper form is way, way more important than how much you lift. So don't be afraid to start with just the bar or with really light dumbbells or a very low setting on a machine. If you get hurt, if you get an injury, at best, it's going to set you back for a few days. At worst, you're going to have a very serious injury. And listen to me, don't work without a spotter who knows what he's doing. Shout out to Father Joe. Feel free to ask the staff to help you. Again, that's what they're there for. That's why they're here. Don't be afraid. Remember that old ancient proverb that says, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Don't allow intimidation to be an excuse to allow self-defeating attitudes to surface. You can do this. You can enter into fitness. Fear not the gym. Fear not the bros. Be not afraid. Eat clean. Be fit. And pray well.